You know, guys, all these information constantly being revealed every single month. Game Freak, please release the game now. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CJ back again with some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. We have a lot of information that has been just revealed today. We have 3 new Pokemons. No, 4 new Pokemon. Well, we'll say 3 new Pokemons. 1 could be a Pokemon. We don't know for sure. A new organization. They're called Foundation. A lot of information. So we're going to first start off with one of the new Pokemons that have been revealed. The name is Type Null. Now, when I saw the name Type Null, for some reason I thought it was going to be a new typing. Like, oh, his typing is going to be Null. So it has literally no weaknesses. But no, his name is Type Null. The synthetic Pokemon, a normal type with the ability Body Armor. When you look at this Pokemon, he's a mix of different things. The tail, I believe, a wishy-washy. From his front feet, I have no clue. The hind legs looks like a dog, but it could be something else. And then it has a mask that's just there, and it has like a tomahawk on its head, and then a thing around its neck. Now let's get into the description. This Pokemon wearing mask has been dubbed Null, meaning nothing. The shape of its front and hind legs are clearly different. The reason is that Type Null was constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. The mask fitted to Type Null heads is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers. It's extremely heavy, so it also serves to hinder Type Null's agility. To complete a certain mission, there was need of a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those Pokemon often spoken of in mythology. Now, a lot of speculation about this Pokemon being that, I guess this generation is have to deal with, getting that feel of some like alchemy type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Where this Pokemon is basically like a chimera. It also was pointed out that the thing around its neck is very, very similar to the thing that's around Arceus. And that the thing is, its mask itself is just keeping, hold its power. Because imagine if it didn't have that mask. You know what I'm saying? The mask, keeping it from moving fast. So without the mask, you would think this thing will be crazy fast, crazy strong. There's so much, powers that rivals that of a legendary. Now you ask yourself, is this Pokemon going to evolve? That's a clear no. I mean, if it did, I want to see it without the mask. But just off real talk, I don't see it evolving at all. Because you're thinking of, basically, them creating this Pokemon, but then also somehow, scientists that were creating this Pokemon create also an evolution. So I'm gonna say that I believe this Pokemon will not evolve. Normal typing, I mean, you look at it could be a steel type, but again, it's a mixture of so many different things. Battle Armor, I think it keeps, it can't get hit with crits. But I mean, I feel like it should have a way better ability. But right now, it is also known that a particular trainer has his Pokemon. I will go and point that out. But off rip, this Pokemon, when I saw it, I was like, this thing looked crazy, man. But I am very curious on just stat distribution, if it's going to have a hidden ability, and all types of stuff. So let's move on along to the next Pokemon called J-Mo. It's a scaly Pokemon, Dragon type, with the ability bulletproof and soundproof. It looks like one of those. I forgot what the name of the dinosaur, but it looked just like that, with the tail, the scale on his back, mine's the heart on his head. A lot of people also are speculating that this is the pseudo legendary, and I like it. I like the design; it's pretty cool. Pseudo legendary, there's gonna get 2 stages. Well, 3 stages. 3. Evolve into another Pokemon and evolve again as 2 stages. Oh man, I feel like I'm a rookie. But let's get into the description. J-Mo has the pride of a warrior, although it remains humble about its capabilities. In its pursuit to become stronger, it never neglects its training. Because J-Mo uses the scales on his head for both offense and defense, it never turns its back to its enemies. Majorians use his behavior and take it as proof that JMO is a valiant Pokemon. JMO gathers in harsh locations like canyons where no other people or Pokemon are around to live together as they train. He's like Vegeta. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna train to become a Super Saiyan. I won't be around nobody. Leave me alone. Stat wise, you read the description. I want to say it's gonna have it's both special and physical defense is gonna be very similar, like the same stats on both defenses. Then I want to see it's gonna be mainly a physical attacker. Is it possible they might gain a different typing when it evolves? Dragon fighting would not be too bad, but I mean, times 4 a week to freaking fairy. Overall, I like the design. It looks pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious on how this thing is going to look, you know, as its final Evo. But moving on along, we already know about Alolan Ratticate. Well, already revealed that. Alolan Ratticate. The mouse Pokemon, same abilities, Gluttony, Hustle, same type, Dark, and Normal. Because urban areas... Oh, first off, design-wise, this thing is freaking fat. It looks like it still has food in its mouth. Like, it's like, you know, open your mouth, and it's like, you know how you hold water in your mouth and that, You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this thing is freaking fat. I mean, a lot of calories. Because the urban areas are their main habitat, their diet is higher in calories than ordinary Ratticate. As a result, they have become hefty. Alolan Ratticate prefers to eat only fresh food and high-class ingredients. There are rumors that a certain top-notch restaurant takes advantage of Alolan Ratticate's taste buds by bringing along when choosing ingredients to buy and having it taste test new dishes. Alolan Ratticate continually stockpile huge amounts of food in its nest. They are mostly preferred to send out Alolan Rattatas together. Food, you go get my food, I'ma eat. I'ma sit here and eat, I ain't gonna do nothing. Because I mean, this said in the description of the Alolan Rattata is that the Alolan Ratticate is their boss. Questions how many? Is it just one and it's still a bunch? Like, it's like groups of, like, say 10 Rattatas, but only one Alolan Ratticate. While they themselves stay home in their nest and just eat. Alolan Ratticate is the totem Pokemon of the trial that takes place in Verdant Cavern on Melee Island in Pokemon Moon. It summons Rattata to help it confront those who take on the trial. Gunshoes appears as the totem Pokemon in Verdant Cavern in Pokemon Sun. I do like that. You know that they have it where both games are set 12 hours apart. So if it's 12 a.m. in Pokemon Sun, it's gonna be 12 p.m. Well, turn it back around. If it's gonna be 12 a.m. in Pokemon Moon, it's gonna be 12 p.m. Well, yeah, in the morning, 12 a.m. in the morning, 12 a.m. Pokemon Sun, 12 p.m. Pokemon Moon, dark. You know, and when it's dark, when it's morning in Pokemon Sun, it's gonna be dark in Pokemon Moon. When it's dark in Pokemon Moon, Sun is morning in Pokemon Sun. But it's dark in Pokemon Sun, it's gonna be morning in Pokemon Moon. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Completely different in terms of time, where it's like, no matter what, it's not like, oh, it's going to be 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. on both games. It's 1 p.m. a.m. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. But this design of Alolan Ratticate just very, very chubby. You know, so his hands, like, it's got really small hands, but overall, I like it, man. It's a pretty cool design. That's actually it for all the Pokemon. So, but actually, can I access a particular Pokemon, well, creature from this? Can I or can I not? Oh, I can't. Okay. Click on features, right? Let me get to that right quick. Oh yeah, 2 worlds of Pokemon Sun and Moon are 12 hours apart. Some of the Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Sun and Moon are different. What more, there's a difference in the way time is set into games. Expect for a few scenes, time and Pokemon Sun and Moon to tie to the actual time. Pokemon Sun operates on the same time as your Nintendo 3DS system, but the time in the world of Pokemon Moon is shifts by 12 hours. Some of the Pokemon that appear including Solgaleo and Lunala, which hold the key to the story. It seems that some of the Pokemon that appear as some Pokemon in the trials are also different. Now, let's see if I can get to the other stuff. Actually, okay, let's go. Let's do this one right here. You can take pictures using the Poke Finder. Find Pokemon all over the place with the Poke Finder feature. It's actually pretty cool, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be walking around, take a picture of a Pikachu, take a picture of any flying type Pokemon. It might be a couple of water types just chilling in the pond or lake, stuff like that. The feature known as the Poke Finder allows you to take pictures of Pokemon you find loaded into the Rolodex. When you use the Poke Finder in certain photos, spots scattered throughout the lower region, you can take pictures of Pokemon. The pictures you take will be evaluated as you take better pictures. More features like the ability to zoom in becomes available. You can also they had a show where you can post it somewhere and people can comment and like it, so that's pretty cool as well. But I want to get to the other stuff. Well, it's the features, but yeah, it's right here. Ultra Beast. A mysterious presence threatens the lower region. Ultra Beast. In the lower region, rumors are flying around mysterious creatures known as Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts possess mighty powers and could pose a threat to humans and Pokemon, so they are feared. It appears that the Aether Foundation is also conducting research on these Ultra Beasts. According to rumors, multiple Ultra Beasts exist, each of them called by a code name. This right here is UB01. UB01 body is composed of a glass-like substance. However, it constantly changes shapes, never settling on one. While evidence of something like a survival instinct can be observed in UB01, no one knows whether it has a will of its own or any emotions. It said that for some reason its movements resemble those of a young girl, which a lot of speculation, different theories where it looks exactly like Lily. There are other theories out there where Lily could be, basically this could be Lily, where she's not really a human, but she's an Ultra Beast herself, just taking a form of a human. They could be very connected. I was thinking to myself that these Ultra Beasts could be more shadowed, but the way I look at it is like these deities where they come to the lower region, whatever where they at, they come to that area and they choose who they want to become. So basically these beasts, let's just say all these that's what I'm trying to say. All these Ultra Beasts, I would say, is they all look the same. Like there's some kind of mysterious deity, and they all change their form based on whoever they want to look like. So this particular beast, one looks like Lily, or something where in that case it was okay. She looks, the thing looks like Lily, the legs, the hair, the hat. So it's so many things that you can rumors or so many speculation on this, where Lily could be an Ultra Beast. They're tied to something, and then you say there's more than just one. So I'm curious on if this one looks like Lily, could there be one that looks like even the Professor Kukui? How your rival. So many different things, man. So it's one of those things where I am curious, and then it's not really a Pokemon, so you can't catch it. I'd be interested if you actually can catch it, low key, it'd be like a side quest. After everything's said and done, there's multiple Ultra Beasts that has been revealed. Go and catch them. I'd be curious to see that. Where did I click on? I clicked on the lower region. Yeah. So we got the Ultra Beasts. We got the new Pokemons. We got the new. Oh yeah, here it is. All the main stuff. This okay. Here we go. The last thing. So let's go talk about this. The two trainers that were in Dexio and Cena were both from X and Y. We'll show in this description, I think. A pair of trainers investigating Zygarde. Dexio and Cena will show up as you progress through your adventure. These two appear in Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon X and Pokemon X, Pokemon Y has the professor's assistance. They will give you an item called Zygarde Cube and ask you to collect Zygarde cores and cells. During your adventures in the lower region, cores and cells can be found all over Alola. Collecting Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells. Objects giving off light can be found in various locations around the lower region. These are the Zygarde cores and cells. You can collect them in the Zygarde Cube you receive from Duxil and Cena. If you collect lots of cores and cells, the path to find Zygarde in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon may become clear. Now, I wonder if it's one of the things where you collect them and it gives you some type of percentage. Where it's like, okay, once you get Zygarde, it's like, okay, I collected 10% of cells and cores. Now with 10% of them transform. But now when you get 100%, now it's you see what I'm talking about is have it where the cube lets you know how many percentage of cores that you find. So then then they're saying you have to collect more and more. But again, it's like at one point, like again 50%, which the regular Zygarde is 50%. I'm assuming it would be like, okay, get 50% of these cores and bam, the path to Zygarde has been revealed. But you're not done yet. You need to get the other 50% to transform into the full 100%. I'm curious on how that's going to be. If it's going to give you some type of percentage, let you know that I collected 20 of them. That's only a mere 1% or something like that, where you slowly can know when everything's good to go. It's like, okay, now I can go get me a Zygarde. But I think this is the last thing I want to talk about. The Aether Foundation. The Aether Foundation. The Aether Foundation works in the Alolan region. The Foundation goal is to care for Pokemon that has been hurt. The Aether Foundation has constructed an artificial island called Aether Paradise. They not only provide shelter for Pokemon, but also conduct various research projects. It seems that the main character will also be able to visit Aether Paradise during their adventure. Before I get into the description, the short little description of the characters, I believe this is the paradise is located in the white area, like the white island in the middle of the map. I think that's where it's located. First one, Lasman, Lusaman, like Jasmine, so it's Lusaman, Jasmine, Lusaman. Ah, come on. Oh, the lovely Lusaman. Sounds weird when you say it like that. Functions as the Aether Foundation president. Faba, the Aether Foundation branch chief, sports green gun glasses. They're his signature accessory. He seems very proud of his position as branch chief. And then Wick. The assistant branch chief of Aether's Paradise has a caring personality. She's loved by all the Aether Foundation employees. And then the employees of the Aether Foundation. The employees of the Aether Foundation shelter and care for Pokemon. Their uniforms appear to depend on which division they belong to. Now, how many divisions? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I need to know. Overall, I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? Just the pure white. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so crazy? Because white is seen as pure, and Team Skull is wearing mainly black, and it's seen as evil. And also it was like some low key speculation, or where it's like the Aether Foundation low key might be the bad team, or they do things where they think they're good, but everybody views it as that's not good. You're doing bad stuff. And then on top of that, before I get to my actual very last point, he's over here with these guys. The new member of Team Skull, Galleon. This young man lends his strength to Team Skull as an enforcer. He places a high value on being strong in Pokemon battles. His partner Pokemon is the mysterious type Null. Now, what I was going to say is, with the Aether Foundation, it shows in the trailer that, they don't like Team Skull. A lot of people speculating that, with low-key, the Aether Foundation is the bad team. Team Skull is a good team. Like, their motives is that Team Skull, low-key do good stuff, and the Aether Foundation does, like they do bad stuff that's good. Team Skull, Aether Foundation does good stuff that seems as bad, but I don't want to see like that. I want to see this. The Aether Foundation is a legit 100% good team. Now, this guy right here, he has a Pokemon type Null. Another theory that was out there is that this Pokemon type Null was, one of those, experiments gone wrong done by the Aether Foundation. And then when you look at Galleon, you look at Lucimin, and then you look at Lily, they all look similar. Same color eyes, same color hair. I was thinking that Lucimin is the mother and Galleon and Lily brother and sister. The father, Faba, possibly. That's what I look at. So then it's one of the things where like, okay, Galleon was with them. Oh, look what you did to my Pokemon. You know what? Forget this. I'm out of here. Take my Pokemon, leave, join Team Skull. And now the Aether Foundation is mad at Team Skull because, oh, my son has joined you guys. Give him back. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. Just a little touch on theories that people talked about from, Type Null to the Aether Foundation to, I forgot what the other thing I was talking about. But, what was it? Type Null. Yeah, it was just, Type Null. All that stuff. Sorry, guys. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below your opinions and all this new information that's been revealed. Leave a comment. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.